Why Warriors haters will love Adam Silver's NBA All-Star Game replacement idea originally appeared on nbcsportsbayarea.comNBA. Commissioner Adam Silver might have a solution for fans who complain about the Warriors ruining basketball. In a panel at the MIT Sloan Sports Analytics conference in Boston on Friday, The Ringer's Bill Simmons asked Silver about the possibility of cutting back to a 70-game schedule in the regular season. Silver spoke about the league's concern about every team losing 6 home dates, and floated out scrapping the All-Star Game in favor of an idea from across the pond. In European soccer, for example, they play for a lot more than one championship, Silver said Friday. To think, everything is all about winning the Larry O'Brien Trophy. There's one trophy to win. And it may be that it makes sense to have a 70-game season, but then to have a mid-season tournament where it's the Stern Cup, and that becomes meaningful. And it's not gonna happen in the first year, but that becomes something that teams really care about. Silver suggested that such a tournament could take place mid-season or in the pre-season, and said groups of teams playing mini-tournaments in other countries was also a possibility. The comparison might be a head-scratcher for fans who aren't waking up at 4:30 a.m. to watch the North London Derby, but it should be catnip for fans who think the Warriors dynasty has ruined competitive balance in the NBA. Let's look at England as an example. The country has 2 domestic knockout tournaments in the middle of its soccer season, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, that feature teams from multiple levels of English soccer. Those tournaments aren't necessarily as prestigious as they once were, but give clubs across the country a legitimate chance to say they won silverware in any given season. Plus, the winners still hold parades. In the first 26 seasons of the English Premier League, only 6 different clubs have won the title. Over that same span, 8 have won the FA Cup and 11 have won the Carabao Cup. Of course, in the big money era of soccer, super clubs like Manchester City and Liverpool have significant financial advantages over their smaller competitors, and are less upset-prone in a knockout competition. Related, KD opens up on legacy, why NBA won't fulfill him in exclusive interview. The English Premier League doesn't have a salary cap, but the NBA does. The Warriors' losses to the Miami Heat and Orlando Magic just this week show that upsets are possible in a one-off scenario. If you put a trophy on the line, then the NBA has a professional answer to March Madness. This isn't the first time Silver has raised the idea of an NBA Cup competition, but his comments from Friday carry extra weight and are defined by Kevin Durant's choice to join the Warriors 3 summers ago. If the NBA introduces its own cup competition, fans decrying the Warriors' effect on the modern game should be happiest, since their teams would have a real chance to win a trophy. Well, unless the Warriors win it.